Good morning, good evening, everybody. I'm DrChe, and today is a new doctor with me. And I think you should introduce yourself.
So I'm Yusuf Awad, and I just passed my OET exam with the help of DrChe.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
After I did like 7 letter
Mm,
with you.
mm.
Before that, I did the exam without preparation or without knowing the
First attempt,
criteria of the
yes.
exam.
Doctor, if you can tell
Yeah.
me your score of first attempt, please.
So the first time I got in writing, to be more specific, 300,
Uh-huh.
and the rest was on the edge, like
Means B.
350.
B. Okay.
Yeah,
B grade.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Speaking speaking 370.
Uh-huh. Okay, and
uh
no,
and after that I did the
it
other
was
exam like
when?
2 months later.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
No, new one.
Yeah, the new one, 2 months later from the first one.
Okay.
And as I said, I correct 7 letters with you.
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised that I passed because you gave me like barely B.
Yes, really, yes. What I
Yeah,
say,
barely
borderline B.
B.
Yes,
Like
Dr. Yusuf, what you
five.
can say, in first attempt, you went to the exam as you are a USML student. And believe
Yes.
me, USML students are very, very good in their medical knowledge. But an OET has their own criteria. This is not difficult exam, but they have their own criteria. You can say just 7 letter correction is nothing, but you
Yeah.
passed. First you went there without preparation, what you told me, okay, and
Yeah.
now
Like
you
I
are,
thought I'm good in English because I'm
yeah,
working in the state
yeah,
and I speak English basically good, but like knowing to exam with no knowing the
yes,
GPS
yes,
of the exam, it's not good. It's not a good idea, you know?
yeah. So as you are in the United States and your English is good, you got 400 speaking, and
Yeah.
your other modules were good, but we should not. It is my advice to all of the students: never underestimate OET exam. This is costly exam. It takes time. For example, you took first exam 2 months ago. You applied for that exam 3 months ago. Then waiting for 3 weeks for the
Yeah.
result and all of these things. Okay,
Yeah.
so doctor, can you tell me from this 300 to 370, what you have done to improve this?
Yeah. So as I said, like after I correct the 7 letters, which is like all of them different, like one patient, two patients,
Yes,
and
urgent,
discharge,
referral,
referral letter.
discharge.
Like we did like kind of all type of the letters that
Uh-huh,
we expect in the exam. So yeah, and I was taking your notes.
uh-huh.
And
Okay.
again, like I was, to be honest, like as simple as possible and to focus on the criteria
Yes.
to make my letter like if I read it again, I'll understand it from it, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So, doctor, have you done anything else apart from my feedback? Just don't mention anyone else's name, because just to,
No,
have you done
yeah,
anything else to get any other
for
feedback,
writing,
any other
no.
surveys?
Yeah, for writing, I didn't do anything else beside
My 7 letter character.
your service.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you speaking, just, this was just so, just in summary. So in first attempt, you went there without preparation. You got 300 in writing. Others were B. In second attempt, you got 7 letter corrected by me, and you got
Yeah.
370. It is honest. We
Yes.
don't need to tell any lie on and any to anybody else, because this is not to promote and not fake advertisement of anything. So another thing is, doctor, as you're speaking is just because many of the viewers will be watching your video. So as your speaking is 400 and reading is 400, can you give us some tips about speaking?
So just I want to let you know that in the first attempt, also I got 370, as you said, and I see that you mentioned that. and then I did 400. And to be honest, like I practiced like couple times, like not more than 3 or 4 times, to be
Uh-huh.
honest,
Uh-huh.
on Discord with random people, you know.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But again, like I went to the criteria, what they are looking, what they are expecting from us to say.
Uh-huh.
Just with some organization to yourself,
Yes.
you should do good. It's not complicated,
Uh-huh.
and with your basic medical knowledge, you should do
Yeah.
any card.
Okay. So what
Like
I
I didn't do like something special or extra. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so just I will add, doctor. So as your English was good, you are in the United States, then your English wise it was not a problem for me. I have even students from Canada and USA who could barely pass speaking because they are, for example, many are from other countries and they still need feedback for speaking. I have provided them feedback for speaking. They have passed. So if
Yeah,
your English is good, then just revise some videos and at least get one or two speaking role plays marked by somebody, any good OET tutor. If he says that your
yeah,
English is good, then you don't need any other feedback. So just fulfill OET criteria. But I have a new IMI video on OET speaking criteria, OET writing criteria. You should must watch. Is a little bit boring video because many people, just say we should get tips and tricks. The thing is, we should
yeah.
go to the what is the main thing, what do they want us to fulfill.
Yes, exactly.
What about reading,
So
doctor? Any other tips you want to give about speaking?
So for speaking, it's like I guess 10 criteria that they are looking from or they are waiting from you to say, or
Yeah, they
I don't
divide
know,
it into linguistic criteria and clinical
like
communication criteria.
yeah,
If your
and
English is good, you can
Mhm.
easily fulfill linguistic criteria. But clinical communication criteria, we should see what they want us to fulfill.
Yeah, sure. So like for me, I worked a little bit on my voice. If I wanna show empathy or anything, it's not like I'm just saying anything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like my voice, I show like the empathy really good. And
Uh-huh.
again, we are gonna do two role play, right, in the
Uh-huh.
exam.
Yes.
So
True.
it's also good to change, like from to have like more than one sentence, you know, like in
Uh-huh.
empathy there is like you can say like 10 or something, you know. You
Uh-huh.
don't need to use the first sentence that you use in the first role play in the second one, if that makes
Uh-huh.
sense.
That
So
is
you
good.
need to have some variety, or some more vocab, you know.
Yes. Yes, of course.
And
So you should have variety.
yeah,
And just some people keep saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry to hear that." They keep saying again and again. Okay, so this is not good. Okay? We should use different ways to show sympathy, empathy, and
yeah.
we check understanding of the patient. And what about reading, doctor? You got 400. That is very good score. Recently I had one student who got feedback in writing with me, 5 or 7 letters corrected by me. His target
Uh-huh.
was 400 or above in each. And he got
Yeah.
400 writing. That was good with my help. And his own preparation also, but he could not. In speaking, he got 400 plus. In listening, he got, but he got 380 in reading. So reading is very
Uh-huh.
difficult for many people. Can you give some tips to, how many speaking samples you have done? Any other tips?
Uh, like for speaking, like as you say, they like you just a little bit, maybe like four, I would say, four,
Yeah.
five.
Role plays for
But
speaking,
like,
for writing, for reading.
no, I'm talking about speaking, or you're asking
No,
about
I'm asking about
reading.
reading.
Oh, sorry. So reading, to be honest, you can't do much like in a short term.
Uh-huh.
Uh, you need to like at least to be like really good in English and vocab,
Yes.
and to focus on the question, because for me, like I as I said, 2 months before this
Uh-huh.
I got 350 in reading, right,
350.
in reading. 350. But there's some mistake that I do by not like understand correctly what the question need from me, you know what I mean? Also, I worked a little bit to add more vocab on myself.
Yes.
But again, like the key is just practice.
Practice,
Nothing
excellent.
more.
Yes, this is, reading and listening is more of practice instead of, any guidance. But still, if we can give a little bit guidance, we can discuss in group. So for example, I'm taking reading classes. I discuss daily basis a little bit with students, gives little bit tips and tricks what the writer is asking and what they want from us. These things a little bit, okay. So
yeah. So also, I want to add just one more thing regarding reading part A, especially. The way I used it in the first exam, it was like barely enough to finish the exam. Maybe I missed one or two, which is you're not supposed to, because the time should be enough, right? If you followed like a good way how to do your exam. So for me, the way it worked with me, I don't know about other people, but I start with question number 7
excellent.
or it depends.
Yes,
like
it depends.
not by the
Doctor,
multiple
yes,
choice.
sorry, I interrupted you. In my class, I advise you students to do two things. Idea number one is to start from question number 1 and end it 20. Okay, this is, in order. Idea number 2 is start from question number 7 or 8. When you do these 7 to 20, then you have overall idea of the text, all the text. Then 1 to 7 are very easy for you to solve these 1 to 7 questions. So in this, when you got 400, you have tried this method.
Like for me, like I'm talking about myself in my experience, I had like 4 minutes extra
And
after I finished all the questions.
Means you have done it in 11 minutes.
Yeah. While on the first time, like as you said, like barely I finished it, even I missed 1 or 2.
That is good. But
so
just
in these
to
4 minutes, I had time to revise and do revision and make sure that everything was good.
Okay, as many of the students will be watching our video, so just to make sure, you should first try. Don't think that Dr. Yusuf Awad has done this and he got a good score. You should try both of these methods and you should adopt which one suits you better. It depends student to student. Okay, doctor, and you are on the break because I don't want to take all of your break.
Yeah, I do have my lunch waiting for me.
Yes. So anything else you want to tell us, because you have done another thing is, doctor, you have done on OET paper based or computer based?
No, all paper.
Paper based. Okay, just sometime many students ask me questions about this. So doctor, I don't want to take too much time because you need to do lunch and your break is short. Anything else you want to tell us?
You're good. Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell us about OET?
So this exam, it's about to like you should know the criteria again. That's really important. And don't trust like overconfident in yourself.
Overconfidence. That it is a common mistake with medical professionals. Overconfidence is a common mistake.
Okay. If you believe that you did like really good in medicine and you studied medicine already in English, you think you can do good on this exam. That was my case. Okay. So don't do that.
Yes, excellent.
Like you should know this exam, how it works. And the criteria is really important. And the other one is just practice.
Okay, doctor. Thank you so much, doctor. So you very nice of you. So I really love to help students, and when they pass, I really feel very good. And especially thank you for your time for the video. And
no, I really want to thank you. Like you helped me like a lot. Yeah.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Take your time.
Sure.
Thank you, doctor.
Yeah.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.